Assemble.
The Marvel Multiverse is about to collide, and right at the center of it all is Secret Wars, Marvel's biggest and boldest project since Endgame. Over the past few months, rumors, leaks, and insider scoops have been painting a wild picture of what might just be the MCU's biggest crossover ever. From Fox's X-Men and Sony's Spider-Man to the classic Avengers teams we thought were gone for good, Secret Wars is rumored to pull everyone together for one massive finale. But this isn't just another movie. It's shaping up to be a full-on reset for the entire MCU. So in this video, we're breaking down every major leak, credible rumor, and fan theory that's setting the stage for Marvel's next Endgame-level event. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Major plot leaks. What's allegedly revealed so far? Early reports indicate that the story picks up directly from Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, following the multiversal fallout caused by Kang the Conqueror's war across timelines. Leakers claim that Kang's defeat doesn't end the crisis, but fractures reality itself, opening the door for incursions that collapse entire universes. This sets the stage for the Battle World, a patchwork dimension created from the remnants of destroyed realities, ruled by an all-powerful being. However, it remains unclear whether this version will follow the 2015 Secret Wars comic storyline in which Doctor Doom reigned supreme, or Marvel's original 1984 version orchestrated by the Beyonder. Reliable insider accounts suggest Marvel may split Secret Wars into two films due to the sheer scope of its cast and storylines. A central narrative thread reportedly involves variants of key heroes, including Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and potentially Patrick Stewart's Professor X, banding together in what fans are already calling the Multiversal Avengers. Several sources have claimed that the film could bring back legacy actors from the Fox X-Men and Sony Spider-Man universes, effectively closing out decades of superhero storytelling in one event. Even the Fantastic Four are said to play a crucial role, bridging the gap between dimensions. Perhaps the most talked about leak centers on the villain roster. While Kang remains the primary antagonist, there is growing speculation that an alternate Doom could emerge as the actual threat. Some insiders argue that Marvel is positioning Doom as the next major villain, shifting focus from the multiverse's collapse to a cosmic battle for control. Reputable scoopers like Heavy Spoilers and Comic Book Movie note that several plot points have been corroborated across production discussions, particularly around Kang's defeat, incursions, and the establishments of Battle World. Marvel has not confirmed any castings or story beats, and the studio's official line is that Secret Wars is still in early script development. Fan theories: Battle World, Multiverse, and the MCU reset. One of the most dominant theories centers on Battle World, a concept inspired by the 2015 Secret Wars comics. In that story, multiple universes collide during incursions, forcing Doctor Doom to stitch the surviving fragments into a single, unstable world where alternate versions of heroes coexist. Fans speculate that the MCU's version of Battle World will serve as both a battlefield and a narrative reset button, as a place where all timelines, universes, and franchises converge before the dust settles into a new, singular entity. A popular fan theory, known as the consolidation theory, argues that Marvel will use Secret Wars to merge all its cinematic universes into a single cohesive timeline. Under this view, the final act of Secret Wars could show reality collapsing and reforming. Once the multiverse resets, new versions of characters like Tony Stark, Steve Rogers, and Natasha Romanoff could appear, portrayed by different actors. This allows the franchise to reboot creatively without discarding the emotional investment of the past 15 years. The destruction and merger of universes could represent the studio acknowledging the exhaustion of multiverse storytelling, using the event film to clean house both narratively and tonally. In this view, Secret Wars is less about escalating stakes and more about creative renewal, giving Marvel the chance to return to grounded, character-driven stories once the chaos concludes. Perhaps the boldest theory, dubbed the soft reboot hypothesis, predicts that Secret Wars will conclude with a complete reconfiguration of the MCU canon. Heroes may remember echoes of their past lives, similar to the post-Flashpoint DC universe, while ordinary citizens experience reality as though it were always consistent. This mechanism would allow Marvel to retain select actors, such as Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Brie Larson, while quietly retiring or recasting others. Big character surprises and returns. The resurfacing of legacy heroes is a recurring theme across source threads. One Reddit post that circulated widely lists names like Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Ian McKellen's Magneto, and even Hugh Jackman's Wolverine as potential surprise returns. While Marvel hasn't confirmed those exactly, they've already flagged several legacy actors' involvement. The idea is that Marvel gets both the nostalgia payoff and a clean slate to reboot characters without losing what came before. Internal leaks point to a scene where 3 Spider-Men converge. Returning villains and character deaths are also under the microscope. Robert Downey Jr. is set to return not as Iron Man, but as Doctor Doom. Cross-franchise ensemble overload is perhaps the wildest theory of all. The presence of multiple leaks strongly suggests this film will finally bring together the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and more in one climactic event. Names like Cyclops, Mystique, Beast, Storm, and Gambit are tossed into fan wish lists as almost sure to return. To be clear, none of this is officially confirmed. Marvel Studios still maintains its tight lips. However, when you consider the overlaps across independent leaks, casting announcements, and public hints, the shape of the story emerging is undeniable. In short, expect the unexpected. Return of legacy stars, variant heroes with new backstories, surprise villain reshuffles, and a merging of cinematic Marvel canon like we've never seen. Secret Wars is shaping up to be a throw-everything-onto-the-table event, and the returning characters might make it Marvel's most fantastic crossover yet. Insider commentary and Feige's vision. As Marvel Studios advances into its next era, Kevin Feige's public statements and insider scoops reveal one clear directive. Avengers: Secret Wars isn't just another blockbuster, it's the defining chapter of the MCU's future. In a July 2025 interview promoting the Fantastic Four First Steps, Feige dropped one of the most revealing remarks of the studio's roadmap that Endgame was about endings. Secret Wars is about beginnings. Feige confirmed that the film's purpose goes beyond multiversal spectacle. It's positioning itself as a foundational hinge for everything that comes next. Inside Marvel's strategy sessions, the reasoning aligns with on-record comments. Around 39 films and dozens of TV series, narrative saturation, and continuity fatigue are real concerns. One industry leak explains how Marvel's corporate roadmap is shifting from high volume to high impact. Fewer releases, bigger pivots. Feige's bigger message is clear. Marvel isn't erasing the last 15 years. They're evolving them. In his words, the reset utilizes the saga they've been telling and sets up for the future. By avoiding the reboot label, Feige is paying respect to the emotional investment audiences have in heroes like Stark, Rogers, and Romanoff, while also making space for new stories and new stars. Feige confirmed that the entire X-Men cast will be recast post-Secret Wars. This means the reset is not just about story mechanics, but about license integration, fresh casting opportunities, and a structural shift in the MCU's hero ecosystem. Marvel has reportedly scaled back release volume to focus on quality. One source noted that only one major Avengers film is slated each year, leading to 2027's Secret Wars, which allows each project to breathe and build towards this grand event. For fans and future watchers, this means Secret Wars matters not just for who fights whom, but for how the MCU fights next. The stakes aren't solely about defeating a villain, but they're about a universe redefining itself. From the executive suites to fan forums, insiders view Secret Wars as Marvel's attempt at a curated reset with legacy respect, licensing leverage, and long-term ambition all baked into one mega event. Community buzz, Reddit and fan discussion highlights. The buzz surrounding Avengers Secret Wars isn't just coming from leaks or tweets. Across subreddits like r/MCU Theories and r/Marvel Studios, fans are dissecting every clue, debating the implications, and loudly projecting what the future of the MCU might look like after the epic saga. What emerges is a mix of excitement, skepticism, and cautious hope, revealing just how invested the audience remains. Another hot topic is the concept of a soft reboot, which many fans view as the most realistic outcome. Not all comments are hopeful, though. Ranging from skepticism about character recasts to anxieties over narrative coherence, fans have raised pointed questions about how this mega event might alienate casual viewers. Longtime viewers are whispering that the expansive saga has become too complex and fragmented, while some express relief at the possibility of a streamlined narrative post-Secret Wars. Smaller but equally passionate threads propose micro-theories, from Wanda Maximoff acting as a multiversal catalyst to Franklin Richards being the key to reality's rewrite. In all, the Redditverse reflects a fandom that's both baggage-aware and dream-filled. They want something bold, but they also want cohesion. They want reuse, but not repetition. They want legacy, but also forward motion. As Secret Wars fever looms, every thread, every comment, every meta-theory is proof of one thing. The community isn't just waiting, they're actively imagining what comes next. Marvelous verdict. If Avengers Secret Wars truly delivers on the scale leaks and fan theories suggest, it could be the single most ambitious crossover event in movie history, serving as a finale that redefines what the MCU is and where it goes next. However, with ambition comes enormous risk. Marvel isn't just juggling heroes anymore, it's juggling 2 decades of legacy, multiple timelines, and the expectations of fans who've grown up with these characters. What's clear is that Secret Wars isn't just another Avengers film. It's a chance for Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios to clean up the narrative sprawl, merge the best of the multiverse, and introduce long-awaited icons like the X-Men and Fantastic Four into one unified reality. If done right, it could breathe new life into the franchise, ushering in a second golden age of interconnected storytelling. If done wrong, it could fracture audience trust for good. The leaks, rumors, and fan theories all point toward a film that's both a love letter to Marvel's past and a bridge to its future. The premise of seeing heroes from different eras like Iron Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine fighting side by side sounds like the ultimate cinematic reward for 2 decades of fandom. Yet the heart of it all must remain simple: a human story within a cosmic war. So as speculation burns hotter than Kang's temporal core, one truth stands out. This movie could either end the multiverse saga with thunderous brilliance, or mark the moment the MCU finally implodes under its own weight. If you're ready to see how the multiverse collapses or rebuilds, hit that like, drop your theories in the comments, and subscribe for every cosmic leak and breakdown leading up to Avengers Secret Wars. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.